Hey, so it has been so long since I've done a video, and I know that's how I always start my videos, with apologies, but this time it has been a little different circumstance, so I kind of want to do a quick chit chat with you guys, catch you up on what's going on in my life, in case you care, and then I have some favorites for you. I haven't done a video in like 2 months. The reason for that is because, if you can't tell that we're in a different place, we moved. So for those of you guys that haven't been watching my channel for a super long time or following my blog, we've been living in Utah for the past 6 years, and we just moved to Washington. We've been here for about a month now, and to be honest, it was just super fast and sudden, and a little bit harder, okay, a lot harder than I thought it would be, just with transition from moving away from family. My sisters lived really close by, and then moving in with Matt's in-laws, who are awesome, but it's hard to live with family, you know, when you have your own family, and just lots of new things, being in a new place, not knowing anybody, so it has definitely been a challenge. Right when we got here, we started looking at houses right away, and that was our goal, was to find a house, and that was crazy. The housing market is just insane here right now. We actually did end up finding a house. Oh, I'm so excited. Which is terrifying though as well. So we found a house. We're actually going to be moving in mid-April. So yeah, lots of changes, and then another change, just with all of this stuff going on. I've been pregnant the whole time. So, like, talk about a hormonal woman. I'm just like so emotional about being away from family, being excited about being in a new place, getting a house is really stressful. So it's been just a crazy time. I needed a little bit of time to just like let myself feel sad and kind of like mourn leaving, and to just feel like I didn't have to put on a happy face. I'm excited to be here. It's such a beautiful place. I mean, like, I'm looking out the window and it's just like view of the water. Like, it's so gorgeous here. So we know for sure this is the place that we're supposed to be. And it was just kind of like getting started was just a little bit harder than we thought it would be. So anyways, that's what's been going on with me. I'm going to jump into videos again and to blog posts and everything like that, but I just needed to kind of like let myself be sad for a time, and I hope you guys understand that. It's February favorites, because it's March now. It's freaking March. I love trying crap out, and you love hearing about good crap to try, right? So let's jump into it. Let's start with makeup. I found 2 mascaras that I am just obsessed with, like all-time favorites, and they're actually drugstore mascaras. So the first one is Maybelline The Rocket Volume, and this one has a silicone type brush, so it's really good at separating those lashes. This one is also in the waterproof version, and I really like it in the waterproof version because it keeps my eyelashes curled. So I actually apply this first. It does just an awesome job of really holding your eyelashes in a really pretty curl. And then I found CoverGirl, and it's the Super Sizer. And this one actually has a little bit of a different brush. It kind of gets wider here at the base. I don't know if you can see that. This is so good for volumizing. So I've just been obsessed with the combination of these two. I do my waterproof first so that I can get the curl to last all day, and then I add this on top, and it just gives me like tons and tons of volume. I've been really loving this. I've actually been skipping out on eyeliner because I feel like this just gives me so much volume that I'm just so happy with the results with these. Next up is Mary Luminizer by The Balm, and this is actually sold at Kohl's now for those of you guys in the US, and it is just a really beautiful pearl shimmery highlight. It just creates this really golden type of natural light shimmer. I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can. I always put it on my cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, and right here, and it just gives me that like glowy, effortless look, and it's not too much. There's no chunky glitter in it at all. It's so pretty. Really easily I always burp. It's so embarrassing. This is just an awesome highlight. I highly recommend it. Out of all of the ones that I've seen, this just is a really natural color. It has a little bit of a golden shimmer to it, and it's just not too much. So have been loving this. When I moved, I kind of went through my makeup kit and just picked out all of the stuff that I really loved, and that's what I brought to live with, to use while we were looking for a house. And so it's like the stuff that I really love. And this has come back into my life. It's the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. It's the very first one that they did. And man, this palette is just such a staple in my life. It's really well loved. Jocelyn actually dropped it today, shattered the black, and I kind of lost my shiz. It's really awesome for just that everyday natural look. It's what I have on my eyes today, and honestly, like pretty much every day I have it on my eyes. You can kind of get smoky with it and make it darker if you'd like to use that, and use the darker half of the palette, or keep it nice and light and fresh and everyday looking with the front half. I just love all of the colors, especially this shade here in the center, the Naked 2. Can you tell that that's like completely my favorite? I've hit pan on that, and it's just the perfect crease color. It just really transitions well and deepens that crease without making it look exaggerated. I can't say enough about this palette. If you need something that's just going to cover every single day of life, and you're not super interested in like coppers and, you know, stronger colors, then this is like 100% the one that I would recommend, because it's super affordable, because it's a little bit smaller. The pigments are awesome in this, and the colors are just perfect for every day. Okay, Jossie wants to show you guys one now. This one, what do you want to tell them about this one? It is for your lips. I debated putting this in, but it has honestly been something that I have been just in love with, and it's just this silly little CVS rosy lip treatment. It's honestly like probably $1 at CVS, but this just, I tend to have lips that completely fade into my face if I'm not wearing lipstick or some type of gloss or chapstick that's tinted. My lips just like disappear. It's really infuriating. That one is so nice because it's super cheap, really hydrating, and on days when I like don't want to do lipstick or I don't want to do anything, it has a really beautiful rosy tint to it, but it's not too much at all. It's just a really light pink that's gonna make your lips pop, but not make it look like you're wearing anything, you know? So I have used this, I can't even tell you guys how much in February, and I debated, like I said, I debated putting it in because it's such a silly thing, but like, I love it so much that you guys, it's worth $1 or however much it is. But go find it at CVS, it's really awesome. So makeup setting sprays have always kind of been in this like weird bubble where I was just like, I don't think they do anything. Like, can it be anything other than water in that bottle? Probably not. Really never tried a makeup setting spray, and I just didn't believe in them. And then a couple of beauty bloggers that I just really trust their opinions started using this makeup setting spray, and it's the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. They really just swore by it, and so I was like, you know, I'll give it a try, whatever. And I've never had super greasy skin, but I do get caking of my foundation kind of like around my mouth lines and on my chin, and it always really makes me upset at the end of the night that I look like a crusty old lady. I bought this and I was like, maybe it will solve it, and holy crap, just the difference between how my makeup lasts and moves is completely different. I really didn't believe in it before, but now I mean, it's almost empty. I've been using it for about 4 months now, and there isn't a day when I don't use it because I notice such a big difference in my makeup. So the way that it has worked best for me is to put my foundation on and then spray it, like 3 sprays all over my face, and then I go ahead and do my concealer. Go show grandma your lip. And it has, like, I feel like it's just this glue that makes my concealer not move around, and where I used to have problems with it kind of like sliding off of the areas that I needed the most coverage on, now I don't have that problem at all. And also it really has helped reduce the amount of like my makeup separating on my chin and on this area. I do have to say, like, when it hits like 11 o'clock, my makeup is not looking fabulous anymore. Let's be real. For the most part, like all day, it looks great. I don't have to worry about anything. And yeah, this has been a game changer. I really was not expecting it, but I love it. I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I love to do my nails. I'm always on the hunt for the perfect top coat that is going to help my nails last the longest and also dry really fast. And I've tried a couple that I've really liked, but Jocelyn got into a couple and had left the lids open. Long story short, they all dried out. You can't have nice things when you have kids, and that's just a fact of life. And if you get nice things, they're gonna get ruined, and you just have to accept that they're gonna get ruined and that you're gonna be really upset and you're gonna look like a really bad mom when you get mad about it. Anyways, so my replacement was this Sèche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. And I found this at Walgreens. I think you can get it at CVS and Target as well. But it's amazing. It dries really, really fast, and it adds this really, really thick top coat. I don't know if you can see my nails today, but it just adds this really, really thick top coat that kind of makes them look like gel nails. And I've been really, really enjoying this. So if you need to try a top coat and then you're at CVS and you're like, oh, I'm gonna pick up this rose lip balm, check this out too, because it's really just a good high quality one that's at the drugstore. I think she just got chapstick on my shoulder. My skin has kind of freaked out since moving here. We're in a much like more moist climate, which you would think that my skin would be like looking fabulous and glowy 100% of the time, but it's actually kind of broken out, and I think it's just adjusting to the moisture of the state and everything like that. Do you want me to clean it off?
Clean it up.
Go get the wipes in your bedroom, okay? Hopefully that'll buy us some time. So the two products that I have noticed that have made the biggest difference are first this Clean It Zero by Vanilla Co. And this is a facial balm. It smells like freaking like strawberry or raspberry sorbet. Like, it is the most fantastic, but it's still like a clean smell. It's not too sweet and young. It's just, oh gosh, it's so good. Since trying this, like, this is gonna be a complete staple in my life. It removes all of my makeup really quickly and easily. And sorry, I'm just like wiping her hands off while I talk to you. Yeah. Do you want me to wipe your face off?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Okay, show them how clean you are now.
Clean it up.
This just really, really removes my makeup quickly. It also hydrates. Like, if you like using coconut oil at all on your face, this will rock your freaking world, because it's not nearly as thick, but it is like buttery and melty. I would definitely consider it a balm in that it's oily. It's, you know, it's just gonna really remove your makeup well. And then you take a washcloth and you wipe it all off and you rinse your face. And it's just like a game changer for me. It leaves me really, really moisturized. My skin doesn't feel stripped at all, but it doesn't feel too oily. I have the problem with coconut oil of just feeling too oily and like I was gonna break out, but this does not feel that way. Your skin just feels super, super soft and hydrated but clean, which I don't know how that's possible, that it can do all of those things, but it does. And it's also a Korean skincare item, and my fascination with Korean skincare has just been like off the charts. I've been trying everything, and like, guys, this is probably, out of all the favorites that I've talked about, the favorites, like the top favorite, because it really has just changed my skincare routine that much in helping my skin feel really healthy and moisturized. So it's super affordable as well. I'll pop a link to this so you can check it out yourself, but yeah, love this. I also tested out a new moisturizer because, like I said, my skin was peeling, it was super unhappy, and I picked up, this is the mini version at Sephora of the Belief, the True Cream Aqua Bomb, and I heard really good things about this as well. It's actually kind of like a gel consistency, so you actually press it into your face. You don't just wipe it in. You like get some on your fingers and then you just pat it in all over your face. And this is another thing that, like, once you put it on, your skin's just like, oh, like it's just so moisturized, and that's my favorite way to feel. I feel like that's the way that you can fight aging, is with dryness. You can fight wrinkles with dryness, you know. So this has been another thing that I have really enjoyed. It's at Sephora, like I said, and I think you can find it in the miniature section in most of the stores. That's where I found it, and it's just a good little tester size to not have to commit to that huge bottle. But yeah, it's a really good product. I've been loving this. So that is it. It's all favorites for February. I'm really glad I'm back, guys. I'm sorry I took such a long break, but hopefully this is just the first of many fun videos and little projects to keep coming your way. So stick with me. Let me know if you have any questions I can answer for you, or any videos that you would like to see. But I will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Can you say bye, Jessie?
Bye.
We see you later. Are you gonna get out of your jammies today? Say no way.
No way. Bye.